Hello there and welcome to 2026. This is the first video on my channel and I guess I will split it to kind of part 1, part 2 because we are covering the audience and getting their motivations now. It will be interesting for you if you are making your game or considering some concept or like willing to prepare some pre-seed documentation and ready for your idea to be like pre-invested. So I have seen like thousands of games, okay, not thousands, hundreds of games within my 15 years in the game of trenches. The games failed a lot, like we have like 20 to 30 succession rate of the new releases of the new R&D games, and I've seen it like cross-platform, like App Store, Android, Google Play, all that stuff, PlayStation, PC, doesn't matter. The reason is rarely the lack of polishing or kind of even broken game loop, like we consider to overestimate the importance of the kind of the core loops and all this stuff. Sometimes one mechanics is all you need and all the players need. But okay, it's kind of lies in the targeting, always lies in the targeting and motivations of the players. You can get the audience right, I mean, their kind of genre, what they play, but you don't get why they play. So, don't know what to start with. I guess I will kind of start with thesis number 1. Why versus who, maybe that would be the name. So for the age, gender, what people are looking for while they're starting to get their audiences kind of portrayed. Well, in 2026 it doesn't matter, it's just noisy data points. Instead, look for the motivations, core motivations, use the Bartle taxonomy or better the quantic foundries model. You will categorize the audience by the core kind of hooks and they can be like achievers, you know, this socializers, explorers, and that kind of dissects in itself by lots of subcategories, but it kind of can and probably should be in your game. Your game has to be for not everyone, but at least 3 main types of players, because the market is dictating this right now. But you have to see, especially if you're making an MMORPG or something vast, big, that you still have to clearly define the primary motivations for the specific genre and the type of game you're making. And what I do with this, let's make an example. Like you have the extraction shooter. You know what games these people are playing, what the games in a genre, what in the subgenres. You know this. But what are their motivations? I see it as a high stakes and competition. So that's what they are for, what they're after in the game like this, like Arc Riders or like Division. If you are adding some kind of cozy meta thing, I don't know, base building or some kind of management, calm management in the, well, meta layer of the game, you can do 2 things actually. You can have 2 outcomes. The good one, players are resting, kind of managing stuff and engaging into the next portion of high octane action, or not so high octane. But you can do bad thing by not aligning your meta with the primary motivations. I reminding that it's high stakes and competition for the audience I mentioned. So the problem is not in the kind of another gameplay you are having in the game, in the loop. So we can see lots of games combining 2, 3, even 4 different gameplay with different tempo, different goals, different input. But the good games which are doing this well and selling hundreds, thousands, they have the meta and core layers of the games serving the same primary motivations of your players, of your target players. So remember your primary motivations and focus all of your game elements into this. You have to, like, the player have to see why they are here in this game mode, which is completely different from the core. The answer should be, I'm here because this will help me to engage in more fun, more efficient, more, I don't know, progressive way in the core gameplay. That's what you're after for. Okay, that was thesis number 1. Thesis number 2, competitive mapping. So I already mentioned in my recent video that it's kind of crucial to learn what are the motivations, what are the kind of weak and strong points of your competitors. You just browse in the reviews and do some analysis. And I'm getting further than this here, and you have to build, I call it the positioning map. So what you do is you go into the, I don't know, App Store. No, it's not. It's wrong. You're not going there first. You are analyzing the niche games you will be directly and specifically competing with when you will release. So you get this list, 5-10 games is enough. Then you go into the reviews and you are looking for something like, I wish this game had. Do not accept things players are advising directly, because they can say, I want cars in the game to ride fast. And the problem is for real in the absence of fast travel, or just running, character running speed is low. So you have to dissect this and analyze the core, the roots of the problem. Okay, so you do this, you're analyzing, you're looking for some kind of, you actually need to get the categorization for list of games which are high complexity, mix it with the cost of the game to know what your business model will be and can be. And you can just make the metrics. And you're looking for the let's say again, high cost, high complexity design games on the other side, on one side, and the games which are low complexity and free to play. So you see this two polar stuff. You can browse, you can add more, it doesn't matter. And what you're looking for is something in between, where the players are, and you get this by analyzing the reviews again and data of the games. So you will see that probably there are people who don't want to pay 30, maybe 20, maybe $50 anyway for the game, and want it to be not low complex. And all the games, all your competitors on the market are pricey and they are very complex, let's say so, or I don't know. So you need to look into these free spots where it will be easier for you to not be pushed out by your competitors, because you will be not in the advantage. That's probably it. I don't know how to finish my thought. So build this competitive map, and you will clearly see where the big portion of the players are willing to spend their money, spend their time, and have fun with the game. Okay, so I'm running out of time. Sorry, very few time today. So I'm finishing this talk in my next video. Couple more theses, maybe 3 more theses will be there. And as always, do not miss the video and subscribe to my channel. This will help me a lot to make it grow. And like the video, comment, and I see you around. Thank you. Bye bye.